Hi, I'm Janey Godley and welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
Welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show.
My tour manager's called Trevor O'Connell.
Perfect.
So I've been saying the word O'Connell quite a lot.
Yeah.
Got it down.
We're going to have to hang out at Christmases and stuff like that.
That's it. Should marry Trevor.
I should, yeah. That can't go wrong.
No, he's gorgeous. People have got a thirst for Trevor on my Facebook page.
Always searching for the Trevor.
Yeah, everybody's like, where's Trevor? He's cute. Meanwhile, I look like a washed out scarecrow. But, you know, Trevor's looking good.
An incredible looking one.
Yeah, it's true.
Janey Godley, welcome to the Sarah O'Connell Show. How are you today?
I am absolutely good. I'm in Southampton. I've been here before.
As have I.
Yeah. I used to do the jonglers clubs here.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm familiar with the area.
Amazing. They always used to start with, let me entertain you.
Yeah, as soon as I hear that music, I go, no, it's okay. I don't need to be triggered into running on stage.
It's a problem, isn't it? It's like I'm always looking for comedians when I hear it.
It's the same as at the stand in Edinburgh. In Glasgow, they use Reet Petite, and as soon as you do, I'm like, no, it's okay. I'm not on stage.
It's a nightmare. It's a massive problem. Now, before we get started, I interviewed David Baddiel a few days ago and he sends his love.
I love David. He is absolutely brilliant. Him and I are a warrior against trolls online together.
You are indeed. Now, you, before becoming a comedian, worked in a bar. I believe it was in about 1994 you attempted into comedy. What first attracted you to it and what were your first gigs like?
I wanted to do stand-up because I wanted to be an actor.
Yeah.
So back then you had to become, you had to get stage time to get an equity card. So I just said, I'll go and do stand-up and that'll help me become an actor. And it turned out I was really good at stand-up and forgot about being an actor.
That's amazing. Now, you're, of course, a multi-award winning comedian now. What tips have you got for people looking to get into comedy?
Listen to the audience. Listen to them. When a lot of comics come off stage and go, oh, wow, smash that, and no, they didn't. Listen to the audience. Listen to your inner self. Get stage time. Write new material. If you get a really good bit of material, it's just wonderful when you get it. But you have to move on. You can't stick to that one bit. And it's really hard to let that beautiful gem go and then do another. It's like getting a beautiful bracelet for Christmas and go, I can't top this.
Yeah.
You have to.
Exactly. And I think too, once comedians have used it on TV, they've kind of burnt it as well, haven't they? And they have to.
You burn a lot of material when you do panel shows and TV shows and things, but you have to enjoy it. Don't do it if you're not enjoying it, you know, and you have to really get stage time. That's very important.
Absolutely. Now, do you get many hecklers these days? How do you deal with them? No?
No.
That's good. Now, one thing I love that you do is your spoof voiceovers. Are there any people in particular you love taking on?
No, I love doing funny animals as well. Talking animals makes me laugh more than anything.
Yeah.
But I like doing Nicola Sturgeon and I like doing Theresa May because she's so stoical. And then this big Scottish accent coming out her gob is just so incongruous. So I like that. I like when it's not what you expected to hear. So.
Absolutely. Now, your 2005 autobiography, Handstands in the Dark, brilliant book, recommend everyone reads it. But that was 15 years ago. Have you been tempted to do another updated version?
Writing the book just now.
Are you?
Yes, I got a new book deal, but it's not an update on my autobiography. It's actually fiction.
Yeah.
And I can't tell you what it is yet because the press are waiting to release the story of what I'm writing.
Well, we won't tell anybody.
Yeah, well, you still wait.
Okay, fine. We'll both sit here and wait.
Just wait here.
Now, I saw you on Have I Got News For You one time, and you explained how you would sneak food past customs under your boobies. And do you know if anyone's ever actually tried that and got caught doing it?
I don't know if anybody's been caught, but I have had things under my boobs.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like
I've got most of my body under my boobs, for example.
I've got a big belly under my boobs, but I used to, you know, women put their phone down there, women put their spare change. You know, I know lots of people that can tuck lots of stuff down there. So I don't know if they've ever done it to smuggle food through a border. But yeah, I could get a 1-bar electric fire and a soda stream and a cat under there.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All the perfect things for a party.
All you need.
I mean, if I've lost a remote control, that is the first place I look.
Yes. Yeah, so I can get quite a lot of stuff. It's like the generation game. Oh, a cuddly toy, a boat, a caravan, all under my tits.
Fantastic. Now, in 2016 or 2016, depending on how you pronounce it, Turnberry Golf Course, you went to play some golf one day.
Yeah, Trump came to Turnberry and I decided to protest him. And I did, with a very precise wording of what I called him. And in Scotland, it's not a bad word. It's just punctuation in Scotland. So I'm now barred from America.
Oh, are you for real?
Yeah.
Oh. What about Canada?
Of the people. And I can go to Canada. I love Canada.
Canada's really good.
I love Canada. I've done tours in Canada. Yeah.
It's highly recommended. But you can go to Canada and look at America.
Yeah, I can stand, at the border in Niagara and look across to Buffalo or whatever. But I don't want to go anymore, so I won't give him my money. Yeah.
Hopefully he'll be gone soon and then someone else will be in charge. You can go back.
Aye. As soon as he's out the picture, I'm in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, you played Jackie in Wild Rose and you worked behind the bar. Very good, amazing movie.
It was a great movie, and it was quite a stretch having to play a barmaid who shouted, "You're barred!" Because I owned a pub for 15 years, so it was really hard. But I played a lawyer as well, so I've never been a lawyer before. I played Martin Compson's lawyer in a TV drama, and I'm about to play in another film, and I wrote and starred in The Last Mermaid, which has won quite a lot of awards in the shorts. So I've been a mermaid, a barmaid, a legal aid maid, so I don't know a milkmaid will be next. Yeah.
All the best.
All the maids.
Yeah. I think Orange Maid is the brand.
Maid, I'll be that. Yeah, I'll be that. Yeah.
In the film, obviously, there's some scenes where there's music performed on stage. Was it actually performed on stage, and what was there music that people were dancing to, or was it complete silence and you're all acting?
Music there. I was dancing to it as well. Yeah, no, we have the Grand Ole Opry in Glasgow, which is a proper full-on old country music venue. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, people were all up doing their boot scooting baby and square dancing and stuff.
Is that a real venue or was it just made for the film?
It's a real venue.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I watched Jessie Buckley talk about this on American TV and they're like, "Is that a real place?" She's like, "Yes, that's an actual club. People go there every week and do the boot scooting baby." Yeah.
Driving me crazy.
Yeah, and then square dancing and all that. Sequins and things. Yeah, it was full on.
Fantastic. And you also starred with Josie Long in Super November as well. You've been in tons of stuff.
What about that? They let me improvise on my scenes. Yeah, I was an alcoholic librarian who was obsessed with Princess Diana, because why would you not be?
Who isn't?
None of us. We're all that together. Yeah.
That's everyone's description.
Yep, that's what I did.
That's why we don't bother mentioning it, because it's so obvious that it's just assumed. Now, you're perhaps most famously known for playing the psychic Maris McKinnon.
Yes, I forgot about that. Yes, I played her in River City yonks ago.
I think of little else, and I wonder, do you think you might revisit the character one day and perhaps do a sequel or a spin-off or a movie?
Maris to be back in the River City. It's such a brilliant soap. I love it. Now,
your daughter is also a comedian as well, Ashley Story. Now, I believe she started trying out comedy when she was about 11 or something. Is that right?
She did comedy. She was 11 until she was 13, and then she stopped, and then she came on tour with me. Then she went to university, and she got a degree in filmmaking and screenplay writing. And she's now... And she went back on stage, and she's now an award-winning stand-up and writer, and she's got her own radio show on BBC.
Has indeed. It's very exciting.
I know. What a bitch. I love her. I miss her.
So you're looking forward to collaborating with her more in the future?
We try not to work together. We did a podcast together for 175 years, and we had to stop because she's got her own career. We try not to merge our careers because, we kind of cancel each other out, but we love working together. We do a lot of funny things in the house, but not for the public.
So I've only listened to 49 years of the podcast so far. I've got some catching up to do.
Quite a lot. Yeah, but we have fun together. I miss her when I'm away because she's such a good kid.
Absolutely. So, tell me fun facts about you, something we may not know, a party trick.
I can play football and keep you up. I was a tomboy as a child. I was very boyish when I was a wee girl, and I always looked like a boy, and I was dead skinny, and I was really good at football. And it suited me because it was at the time I was being sexually abused. So I think my body decided if I didn't look like a girl, I'd be safe. So I started to look very boyish, which I enjoyed. And I was really good at football. Not that only people who look like boys can play football. I'm talking about my lived experience back in the 60s when girls weren't allowed to play football. Well, they were, but it helped that I looked like a wee wiry boy. And I'm still good at keeping up.
That's good. Good exercise.
Yeah, I'm good at football.
I guess I'm not, but yeah. I imagine it looks like good exercise when other people do it.
But when all the boys used to come down the streets and say we're going to pick teams, like in the working class streets, they would always pick me before they picked my brothers, because I was much better at the football and I was much faster. So
amazing.
Yeah.
And are you still doing watercolours? I've seen you've done some gorgeous paintings.
I love painting. It's my favourite thing.
Are you still working on the podcast? Over 400 episodes?
Yeah, I've got to do it myself now. It's really boring. I've got to do it myself. I haven't done it since I've been on tour. People have like, where's the podcast? I'm like, bitch, I'm writing a book and I'm on tour.
Yeah, you're doing quite a bit, aren't you?
You just let me sleep.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry I woke you up to do this, by the way.
I know, I need to go on stage, so.
I know. Speaking of which, your new tour, Soup Pot Tour, what is it about?
It's about the soup pot, which is a famous, wonderful, nurturing thing. Every single community, whether you're in Borneo or Miami or Glasgow or Iceland, the soup pot represents the heart of the community. People couldn't always afford the big soup pot, so they'd borrow it from other people and make soup for everybody. If there was a wedding or a funeral or whatever, people would gather round the soup pot. So it's getting warmth from comedy.
It's lovely.
I know, I made that up myself.
I'm looking forward to watching it.
Cool.
Can you tell me what you're working on next? So you can have a bit of a rest.
I'm doing a short film, and then I'm going to the Fringe, and then I'm writing a book, and then I'm on a new tour in the autumn.
Fantastic. So you bring the Soup Pot Tour to Edinburgh?
Yes.
So everyone has to go and see that?
Yes, come and see it. It's free. I do a free show at the Fringe. If you can't afford it, don't put money in. If you can afford it, put money in a bucket. If you're really skint, take money out, because poverty shouldn't be shameful.
Absolutely. And finally, have you got any messages for people watching the Sarah O'Connell Show and your fans around the world?
Be kind to each other. But if somebody's a dick, call them a dick.
Yeah.
Being kind is not the same as answering to criticism. We're all like, we have to be kind. Somebody says I was fat and ugly, so I told them they just up their ma's back. But don't fuck me a bit.
Exactly, I won't.
No, I don't mean you. But I'm menopausal, I've stopped smoking, I'm on a diet, I'm now turned vegetarian. I'm very, very dangerous.
I did that. I turned vegetarian before Christmas, but then I couldn't quite work out what to eat, so I went for about a week of just eating cheese until I worked it out.
Yeah, okay, I'm now on to veggie sausages.
Oh yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're great. Yeah. I'm enjoying it. When I go home, I don't know how I'm going to cope, but wee Honey, my dog, she'll be like, where's the meat, bitch?
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah. I'm going to go.
Yeah, so am I. And so, Janey Godley, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
And thank you for everyone watching at home. Be sure to share, subscribe, give this video a big thumbs up, and leave lots of lovely comments. And I'll see you all again soon for another episode of The Sarah O'Connell Show. Bye.
Bye.